There is a big scam going on.
It has not been easy.
We're also frustrated with the government for creating this mess.
Thousands are falling victims.
Depending on people to eat, coming to the food bank to get food.
Many have sold their houses and even cars.
Sell my car, sell my property, got a loan, took a lot of risk to raise up the money.
Some have liquidated their investment back home. And while others have gone as far as taking loans for a better tomorrow that apparently may not exist. Pains, sorrow, and even suicide options have consistently eaten deep as a result of this. Welcome to the rise of the agents of darkness, the scammers who are consistently sending millions of Nigerians to early depression and frustration.
They are Nigerians, they are not British. They have no other documents than the skilled visa.
As the journey for a better life begins, there's a new skilled migrant visa scam that is leading a lot of Nigerians to be stranded in the UK. Unsuspecting victims are selling off all their properties at home for 10,000 euros to pay for skilled worker visas for jobs in the UK, only to finally arrive the UK and find out that the job they paid for doesn't exist. €1 to Naira is about 910, meaning these agents are cutting away with 9.1 to 10 million Naira from each of their victims.
God's time is the best, the hearer.
One may wonder how, where, and why these victims keep falling prey in the hands of these scammers. Well, people's expectation of how things will be in the UK does not always match the reality. It isn't far from getting a better life away from home. So these fraudsters posing as UK skilled worker visa agent work smartly and literally outsmart their victims who are not aware of the dangers ahead. For the purpose of clarity, according to the UK's official website, a skilled worker visa allows you to come to or stay in the UK to do an eligible work with an approved employer. To qualify for a skilled worker visa, you must first work for a UK employer that has been approved by the Home Office, have a certificate of sponsorship from your employer with information about the role you have been offered in the UK, do a job on the list of eligible occupations, be paid a minimum salary. The amount you are paid depends on the type of work you do. These scammers, fully aware of this legal route, choose to manipulate the system for their own selfish gain. Of course, you are aware there is no battle without a fight. While the activities of these elements continue to rise, the UK governments are making efforts to mitigate the effects, even though it still happens up to today. This man right here sold off all his properties back home and paid about 10,000 euros to a fake UK skilled worker visa agent, only to get to the UK to discover the fraud that has taken place. As more victims fall into the nets of these bad guys, we are left with one question: when will these victims realize they are being scammed? You see, understanding the rules of the game before playing will go a long way in saving you. The seeming complexity of the visa system has led many to seek the aid of agents or middlemen. Usually, immigration lawyers play a role, but an applicant needs to understand how this process works so they can realize when their agents are aligning with the direction or policy of the UK government. It starts with attaining 70 points to be eligible. The applicable 70-point threshold for a skilled worker visa is made up of 50 points for mandatory or non-tradable criteria, and the required skill level for the job and 20 points for what is classed as tradable criteria. To avoid these scams, this table explains how these points are arrived at, why dozens are falling into this trap. We hope and wish that these notorious agents are brought to book, the process to this route improved, while we hope for a better tomorrow. My name is Bradofo, and I'll see you in my next video.